Zamboanga City, September 2013. What began as a normal day quickly turned into one of the most intense urban battles in Philippine history. Streets turned into war zones, civilians became hostages, and a city came to a grinding halt. This is the story of the Zamboanga Siege, the battle that paralyzed a city. The roots of the Zamboanga Siege trace back decades to the long-running conflict between the Philippine government and the Moro National Liberation Front, or MNLF. The MNLF, led by Nur Misuari, had been fighting for an independent Moro state in Mindanao since the 1970s. Despite peace agreements, tensions remained. In 2013, Misuari declared independence and ordered his loyal followers to raise the MNLF flag in Zamboanga City. On the early morning of September 9, 2013, over 200 armed MNLF fighters entered Zamboanga through the coastal barangays. Armed and organized, they took civilians hostage and tried to seize the city hall. But government forces were quick to respond. In just hours, the situation escalated into a full-blown siege. The city was under attack. What followed was intense urban combat. For over 2 weeks, military units battled MNLF, fighters street by street. Sniper fire echoed across the city. Helicopters roared overhead. Entire neighborhoods were engulfed in flames. At the heart of the battle were thousands of civilians, trapped in crossfire or held as human shields. It was a humanitarian crisis as much as it was a military one. Over 100,000 residents were displaced. Families fled burning homes. Schools turned into evacuation centers, and the city's economy came to a standstill. The casualties were heavy. At least 200 people killed, hundreds more wounded. Entire communities would never be the same. By the end of September, the siege had ended. The government had regained control, but at a great cost. The city lay in ruins. Nur Misuari went into hiding, and several of his commanders were captured or killed. Investigations were launched. Debates raged over intelligence failures. And still, questions remained. How could this have happened in the heart of a major city? Today, Zamboanga bears the scars of the siege. Rebuilding has been slow. The memory of fear and destruction still lingers in the minds of its people. But amid the pain, there is resilience. Communities have risen from the ashes, and the city continues to fight, not with guns, but with hope. The Zamboanga Siege was not just a battle, it was a turning point, a reminder of the high cost of conflict and the strength it takes to rebuild.